Yeah, so that's chapter 2. I think I'm good to go right ahead and go right into chapter 3. Alright, chapter 3. So we've seen them getting stalked by an creepy fan, and we saw them almost die of carbon monoxide poisoning and have very strange, Rusty Lake-esque, surrealist dreams because of it. But they saved the show and only killed 2 birds in the process. Love a good violin.
Dark Nights.
With
Poe and Munro.
Caller on line 3.
Is that a bad thing?
I changed the number after Frankie. He's the only one that knows it.
Frankie's dead. We imagined all that.
So we take the call then?
Let's take it.
Who is it?
Hello?
He will die if you let him.
Frankie?
The boy... The order you do things is important. I've seen them all.
Is this a prank? Frankie's dead.
Uh-oh.
Who is this?
Listen, just listen. She will lie to you. She will get away. She will kill the boy. You can't change that.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't have the lines between the dots. I just see the final picture.
I don't like that, Poe.
Me neither. And here's Yvette on line 2.
I love your show.
Thanks, Yvette. I love your accent. What's your question?
My question is, do you care about
She's French.
people?
That's a strange question.
It's an AMA, Munro. Ask me anything literally means ask me anything.
Yeah, I know. But do we care about people? Yes, of
No.
course.
Speak for yourself, Munro. I'm an animal lover myself.
So you don't care about people.
No, I do care about people, just I care about animals more.
So you care about animals more than people.
Present company excluded, of course.
So that's a yes and a no.
Wait one moment, Yvette. So if I was crossing the road at the same time as a cute bunny, and you could only swerve and save one of us, you would choose the bunny.
Where'd you get the bunny from? Let's see.
I'd save you, obviously.
Well, that's reassuring.
I said I'd save you.
And how long did you have to think about it?
I like to...
We responded pretty quickly.
You have a split second.
Well, I wasn't timing it.
Fine. Save me or a cat.
You.
You said that quickly to get on my good books, didn't you?
No, I'm not a big cat fan.
I was kind of slow on it that
Oh.
time.
What?
Does that answer your question, Yvette?
Yes, I think so. I do have another dilemma.
Maybe
hit
we
the
can
cat.
help Yvette.
I'd rather not say on air.
That's all right. Happy to help. It's about time for a short break anyway.
Stay on the line, Yvette.
We'll be back in 5 minutes to answer more of your AMA questions. Until then, here's something slightly more interesting instead. We're off.
Yvette?
I've got a hostage.
A hostage?
He's a boy from August High.
Why is he a hostage, Yvette?
I had a crush on him, but he turned out to be unpleasant.
So you kidnapped him?
No, I talked his drink.
Is he okay, Yvette?
Not really. He has not woken up yet. But now that I've spoken to you, I'm probably
These
going
two are
to
getting
let
roped
you
into
die.
all kind of
I
shenanigans.
like animals more than people anyway. Like Poe.
Yvette, I was joking with Munro.
Thank you for your help.
Did you get the number?
No, it's withheld.
maybe she was joking.
We should call the police just in case. Tell them what was said.
Really? I'm not sure.
What? Oh my goodness. Calling the police.
I know it's a sensible thing to do.
Monroe, you were the
Why
smart
doesn't-
one before.
How can it not be?
If it
You were
isn't
the
right,
smart
it
one
won't
in
be
the two other
wasting police
chapters.
time. If it isn't,
The police
But that's
will
not
take
on you.
action.
That's the person
it's
who called the threat
August
in.
police we're talking about here. That's two guys in DuPont drinking coffee and watching YouTube.
So, they're not busy then?
So they're useless. The kid will probably be dead by the time DuPont's finished his sandwich.
I'm calling the police.
Fine. But we still have to do something.
What do you suggest?
Because if you,
Yesterday
a talk
in the
show,
August update, you said
got
that
the threatening
Joe Watts had gone
call.
missing.
Ah, yes, I remember.
it wouldn't
Gone
be
to a
on you
friend's
if they're
house
wasting
after school
time.
and hadn't come back.
What are the odds that Yvette's got Joe hostage?
Almost as high as Yvette not being her actual name.
I know the headmistress from the high school. Maybe we should talk to her.
Or maybe the parents. They asked for the story to be run.
With the parents.
Okay, let's meet the parents.
Wow, we left the studio, guys.
You have news about Joe?
Is Joe still missing?
Yeah, missing. Since yesterday.
We thought it was a prank, but we had a caller on the radio, a girl.
Hello,
She
Stacey
said she was
Jean.
holding Joe hostage.
We're following
radio.
the least
No,
self-preservating
You off air.
Good.
horror
told the police?
characters ever.
Yes, of course.
Who are
What did they
getting
say?
dragged into all kinds of
They're looking into
shenanigans.
Oh, this is bad.
Calling the police?
Yes, calling the police. I just got a
Yep.
call.
There sure
minutes
is
ago.
some acting going on
From a
here.
woman called Yvette?
She asked for money. And she said if I told the police, she'd kill Joe.
Mm.
I'm so sorry, I had no idea.
I did try and stop you.
Mr. Watts, is there anything we can do?
Write me a check for £50,000.
50,000
That's a
for
lot
some
of
random teenager?
Why did
You
she
can
tell
get like
you she
200
killed
for a max. Monroe's a bit.
Maybe she's a fan of the show.
But surely she knows you called the police.
Here's the thing. The past two chapters,
Then maybe it's a
Monroe's been the
diversion.
smart one and Poe's been the idiot. And so I've been relying on
Maybe
Monroe a lot.
Yvette's actually
But this
Joe's
chapter,
girlfriend.
Monroe is not pulling her weight
And-
anymore.
They're pretending he's been kidnapped. So they can elope with the ransom money they've asked for.
Seems intricate.
I'm just trying to be positive.
Perhaps we could ask Mr. Watts some questions.
What do you want to know?
Can you tell us a bit about Joe?
He's good. He is good. He did a marathon last month to raise money for Dorothy May.
Dorothy May?
Yeah, she's an 80-year-old with a acoustic neuroma. He helped her with it. He mows the lawns for the old folks around here for free.
Hmm.
He's really good.
Any reason someone might want to hurt him?
I've been thinking about this over and over again, and I just can't think of anyone who would.
Ugh. What is that?
Nice whistle.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a whistle.
Joe's. He's a runner.
I run too. Is that him in the photo?
Yes. That's when he just passed his driving test.
Has he got a car?
That's super
he
fancy
prefers
headshot for him having just passed his driver's test.
Do you think his dad killed him?
You think Joe's dead?
If Joe is dead, I bet his dad killed him.
He's just upset.
What?
Why isn't he out looking for Joe himself?
He's probably over the limit.
He didn't seem that drunk.
Functioning alcoholic. I tried that on for a while.
Really?
What?
We haven't got time. Come on.
Sorry, yes. What's next?
I think we should meet the head teacher now.
Where else is there to go?
They just mean it's like, oh, he must be a drunk. That's why he doesn't care about his son. Like, he's obviously
Are we breaking and entering?
hurt
Did we break
that,
anything
you know,
to get this
his
far?
child is missing.
No. All the doors
They're really
were open.
jumping to conclusions here.
Search the whole school.
Deserted schools are creepy.
Agreed.
Random file, it's gonna be it.
The register is for a Miss Clay, and Joseph Watts is one of her pupils. Where do you think Miss Clay resides?
Who knows? Maybe she's staying at August Guest House.
Sorry, it actually says here, August Guest House, room 6.
Poe.
Well, you did very well, my love.
Guest house it is then. Miss Gallagher owns it, doesn't she?
I have no idea who that is.
I'm gonna talk to Miss Gallagher. You find Miss Clay.
Why don't I talk to Miss Gallagher, and you find Miss Clay?
I don't trust you talking
Who?
to other redheads.
How do we
Who
know
are
Miss Clay
these?
isn't a redhead?
They're not
Because she
clarifying
could
who's
call Miss
who.
Scarlet?
Sound.
They did not clarify who was who in that. How'd you get into her bedroom?
Hello?
It's Alice. Alice Munro?
From the radio.
Yeah, from the radio.
And what brings you here, Miss Monroe?
One
The
of your
music just got
guests,
very
actually.
sultry.
Well, I'm happy to chat, but you will need to help me strip.
Oh. Okay.
Is this a lesbian? Oh my goodness. Why is someone from a podcast who appears in your bedroom? And then you immediately ask them to help you. Oh my goodness. Monroe. She meant the bed.
The bed?
Yes. Of course.
So Monroe's a lesbian. Or at least bi-pan. Something.
We need to strip the bed.
Yes.
Monroe. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, that's
Oh my god.
how I do it at home.
Listen,
assuming
Monroe
this
just
about Miss
appreciates
Clay. She
a
is my
mature
only
older
guest.
woman,
Yes, the school teacher.
you know?
One of her pupils has gone missing. Well, being held hostage, actually.
Hostage?
We had a call.
No, she
earlier.
just sat on the
Someone
bed.
calling themselves Yvette said that they'd taken this boy, Joe Watts, hostage.
What? Oh, yes.
Fair, this woman was intentionally
Family's
vague
been
about what
for a
she's
long time.
by strip. Yes,
They
it was
manufacture
intentional.
and sell
It was
fireworks and
intentional.
things.
I love fireworks.
Ghastly things. All that metal in our drinking water makes my thyroid throb just thinking about it.
They're
Oh
fun.
wow, her
If
thyroid's
you're an ethical
throbbing.
hedonist,
I will Google that when I get home.
do.
Did you ever meet Joe Watts?
Never met him. August High is a grammar school, though, isn't it? So, presumably, he's clever enough or rich enough to be there.
And Yvette?
Vet. Yes, I did have an Yvette stay here last year. I think her family were just passing through, though. Her mother was an electrical engineer for a big television company. She did fix my reception.
Just casually know the
though.
name of one of the
That's
kids.
her.
Was she Britishy?
Oh yes, Britishy. That quintessential accent of the United Kingdom.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be
The
rude.
woman who called you
It's okay, Miss Munro. I'm just
was
teasing
French.
you. No, she was Russian.
Yvette had a French accent. If you think of anything that might help,
Britishy.
please give me a call at the radio station.
Oh, wow. She's pulling it out.
Surely you want me to call the police if I notice anything?
Britishy.
I'd rather you called us first, if that's okay.
Do the police know what's going on?
They do. I just think that we have a better chance of finding Joe than they have.
Very well, then. I shall do as I'm told.
Thank you.
I
know
wrote this
we're
one.
gonna
She's
find
like,
him.
we're gonna make Munro. What happens if Munro
Well,
talked to the
I
other
didn't
person?
get much out of Miss Clay. She said Joe was a litter bug.
So she's an eco-warrior.
Yes, I wish we could have recycled our meeting, actually. How was Miss Gallagher?
Kinda dominant. I liked her.
Maybe I shouldn't let you hang around with other redheads.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Let's circle back to this later. Did she say anything useful at all about Joe?
She said Joe's parents sold fireworks.
I suppose that could be useful. Anything else?
She said the only Yvette she knew was Russian, and an electrical engineer. So I'm guessing that's not
And
our
for
Yvette.
Monroe
Did
looking
she
for a
say anything
dominant
about
woman.
Miss
Yeah,
Clay?
truly,
Not
100%.
really. I probably should have asked more questions. I got distracted.
Seems we're out of leads. I'm still up for visiting the headmistress again.
We could drill Miss Gallagher some more.
Give it up, Alice.
I'm trying.
The headmistress, then?
Miss Gallagher?
I haven't talked to the
Denied.
headmistress at all.
Let's see Dallas Umber.
Want to play good cop, bad cop?
Do we have to?
Okay. You be good
These
cop,
two are
and
so
I'll be bad
useless.
cop.
You're going to rough her up?
First two chapters was
No,
very rough
just
with them.
if
This
you think she's not
chapter,
telling
they're
us
still very
everything,
rough, but
leave
they're
it to
growing
me,
on
and
me.
I'll get the
Their
goods.
foolishness.
I'm not going to lie.
I would. She's coming.
Can I help you?
Miss Umber, I was hoping you could help us with the missing pupil.
Told the police everything yesterday.
We just had a caller this evening, claiming they kidnapped
Two
a boy.
cringe fails who think they're girl
Any idea where
bosses.
he might be?
Truly. The previous chapter, you didn't catch at all, was
that's it?
very, like,
There's nothing else that you can
surrealist,
tell us.
almost very, like, Rusty Lake
That's it.
kind of in vibe. And then the first one was just, like, vague suspense.
Miss Umber, is there something you're not
Human
telling
locked.
us?
Bad cop.
No.
Very well then. We'll be on our way.
Poe, wow, good job.
She said she's told us everything. There's nothing else to see here.
Wow.
Thank you for your time, Miss Umber.
What was the point of this conversation?
Good night, Miss Munro.
Wow.
Also, if it's this really
Yes, you
nice,
can do
why is
more
this
of it in the
woman
car.
still at the
Let's hurry
school?
along.
Wow.
Well, we're at the guest house.
Wow.
Come on, Monroe. You know I'm a gentleman.
Thank God for women then.
I'll talk to Miss Clay.
Fine. I'll talk to Miss Gallagher.
Who was who?
There's a young kid who might die tonight, and it's because you didn't man up.
Honesty is always the best policy.
Is it? Is that what you tell your wife?
I don't tell her anything.
Wait,
You can lie
Poe
about
does
us,
have
but
a
not
wife?
To save a kid? That's selfish, John.
Alice, I just have a hard time lying to people. Other than my wife.
Just go.
He
Alice?
has a wife?
I'll catch up. I'll save you, Joe.
I'm confused as well.
Back again, Miss Munro.
Because Joe said he was going to go talk to her, so that by choosing her, we'd follow
yes.
Poe
Well,
to talk to her.
And I saw your reflection in the window.
We've hit a dead end with Joe.
Oh dear. Want to drive?
Sure.
Well, you're quite handy, aren't you?
I have my uses.
We don't need to save this kid anymore. We're just
I
gonna
wish you'd come for a chat earlier.
Poe and Munro.
I was laying screed in the garage.
Screed.
We did
It's
come
not
earlier.
flooring. Wish I'd got the self-leveling stuff now.
Hiding bodies.
Don't be silly. If I was going to do that, I'd use my industrial-grade meat mincer.
I probably shouldn't eat here.
Oh no, you should. We've always got plenty of fresh meat in the freezer.
Perks of running a guest house, I guess.
What is...
Have you talked to Wesmarie Bolton?
Haven't even heard that name.
I think
don't
I've pinpointed my problem with the acting in this.
Don't you have a dishwasher anyway?
I did. He's under the screed.
They're stage acting, not screen acting. Yeah, I see that.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I'd go see Wesmarie. 17 Hunger Lane. Perhaps
Hunger
Joe was one of the
Lane.
missing she talked about.
Let's hope not.
Miss Clay doesn't seem to know about anything, unless it's an eco issue.
Maybe you're just not prodding her in the right places.
You're welcome to talk to her, too.
We don't have time, Poe. The good news is Miss Gallagher gave me a name. Wesmarie Bolton.
Excellent. And the address to go with?
Hunger Lane.
Off Beaconsfield
Who is this
Drive.
woman
I
that
know
we're
it.
gonna go meet now? Interesting mystery. If this was like a cringy British Nancy Drew game, I think I'd really like it. But they're leaning, you know, I need a bit more gameplay wise.
People don't
Why
really
this
want
one-
to hear what I have to say.
We do. We want to hear
Who's
about
this
Joe
woman?
Watts.
If I tell you what I think, they'll topple my meds.
Well, we don't want to get you in trouble. Just tell us what you can.
Don't be silly, Poe. We're not going to tell anyone. You can tell us anything.
I need a minigame where you spend hours making sandwiches and ignoring the missing child.
okay.
True,
You
yes.
can trust us. We're from the radio.
You can trust us.
Miss Clay.
We're from the radio.
She ran this after school club Green for Life.
You trust me. I'm a streamer.
She made us make a list of those with the most environmental impact in our class. I did it. It was me. I made the list. Joe was third on it and the third person to go missing.
There we go. Famously
How can you
trustworthy of
hate
all your
it?
It's
secrets.
okay. We're going to help.
So the one woman I
You just
haven't
need to
talked
take
to,
it
it's
back.
her. Can I turn on subtitles? Let's see. Settings. Subtitles enabled. There we go.
She'll have him in the woods. At Howe Park. You have to hurry. She'll kill him if they don't pay.
They're really only giving him one night to raise
What does she want
$50,000.
with the money?
If they pay, she donates the money to charity. It's gone too far.
And what if they don't pay?
I don't know. I left when I saw it.
What did you see, Wesmarie?
Miss Clay. She was turning them into trees.
A dryad.
A what now?
What?
A dryad. Someone who's part human, part tree.
We need to go.
How Park?
What?
Yeah. Where's Marie?
It's very inconsistent on
You did good.
if
We're going to save Joe.
on
You
if
wait here.
magic
We'll be
is
back.
real, because the first chapter doesn't really have much except for ooh, the guy who's stalking you disappears after you whack him on the side of the head. This guy hasn't heard of a half human, half trees. That's a small thing. Yep.
Go!
Yeah.
Go!
Oh.
We're too late, Alice.
No. No.
See a tree? I mean, granted, we didn't talk to the lady who was the actual killer once. We just kept talking to the lesbian.
He wasn't eaten. He was murdered.
We think Miss Clay had something
Okay,
to do
good,
with
and
it.
maybe the next child won't die.
She's the one the police should be finding. Do you have her voice recorded?
Yes, we record all incoming calls.
Do the police have it?
I already sent it over. I'm sure they're working on it.
I guess I'd better go and identify Joe's body. Whatever's left of him.
What do you mean whatever's left of him? He was just, like,
Wolves
stabbed in the
pretty
gut.
much eat anything. One time, there was a whole school bus of children
Poe.
I think you can save that story for another time.
Of course. Sorry. We're sorry for your loss. We'll see ourselves out.
Frankie gave us a warning. Did he know?
I'm having a hard time with this whole Frankie thing.
Frankie was the
Where do you
stalker
think
from the
Miss Clay
first
is?
chapter.
No one can find her.
Far away from August, I should imagine.
I feel responsible.
Don't. It's not like you made all the decisions that led to Joe's death.
If they ever invent a time machine, I'm coming back and I'm saving Joe.
Good luck with that. Maybe he was always doomed.
That's gloomy.
Fate and destiny, Munro. It can't always be changed.
We never found out who Yvette was either.
Some things...
Yeah, we solved nothing. We purely just messed around. Maybe we'll replay the chapter.
Un moment, maman.
Oh.
J'ai fait mes devoirs.
Oh.
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro.
We have a special
Oui,
treat
baguette.
tonight. Madame Baratsky claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves. Munro, are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready. I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Alright, let's see what choices we led. Okay. You took Frankie's call, you cut Frankie's call, you saved Monroe, chose to call the police, you visited Joe's parents first, chose to see Violet with Monroe, chose to see Miss Clay with Poe, you let Poe question Dallas, chose to help Violet dry up, chose to let Monroe deal with Westmeyer. So wait, so the girl was in on it? I'm gonna quickly see. Can I see achievements? That's 3 chapter. You wished for love over intellect. You rock, paper, scissors. You copied Monroe's work. You destroyed the evidence. You got Poe and Munro to sing a song. You left Poe for dead. You raised Violet's suspicion. You used Monroe's safe word. You asked everyone to get. You asked everyone about the whistle, but you were none the wiser. Shaved Joe quickly on your own. Elizabeth got what she wished for. You left Crisper with no voice. You got Poe and Munro to kiss and make up. Made all 9 colors disappear. You gave Poe a taste of his own medicine. Poe and Munro choose the same number of books. You play all 6 episodes. So, okay, so you can save him because there is an achievement to save him. So I'm guessing we just messed around too much. Violet seems like a pure non-way. She didn't really give us anything. So probably if we talked to the other woman, we would have actually gotten stuff. So yes, we've been going for an hour. I didn't want to go too long today. So yes, thank you all for joining me. This has been Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 of Poe and Munro. We'll see if I keep it together in the VOD or if I separate it out into 2 parts. But yes, I hope you all enjoyed. TikTok. We'll see ya. Alright, and lastly, Twitch. Hope you had fun. There's 3 more chapters of this. We'll do this at some point. We'll finish it. Might as well. But yes, hope you all enjoyed these weird Twitch. Hope you all enjoyed these weird British people doing their British thing. I think this is a really deep in-dive of British culture, you know? British. A wee bit British. But yes. Thank you for joining. I hope you all had a grand old time. Do the likes, the follows, subscribes, all those things.